Hey everyone, so I was scrolling through some cheap mirrorless cameras the other day, and honestly, most of them feel like they're cutting corners left and right. You know the ones, plastic bodies, slow autofocus, and video that looks like it was shot on a potato. But then I came across the Panasonic Lumix G9 II, and it's like night and day. This thing actually does what a modern camera should do without making you jump through hoops or empty your wallet. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the sensor in this thing is a beast. It's a 25.2 MP micro four thirds sensor, and it's not just about megapixels, it's about how clean the images look, even in low light. I took this out one evening when the sun was basically gone, and the noise levels were impressively low. The colors are punchy but natural, which is exactly what you want if you're shooting landscapes or portraits. And if you're into video, the 5.7K open gate recording is a game-saver for cropping and reframing later without losing quality. Speaking of video, the G9 II is seriously versatile. It can shoot 4K 60p, which is great for slow-motion footage, and it has no recording limit, so you're not stuck with 30-minute clips like some other cameras. I tested it out at a friend's outdoor concert, and the stabilization kept everything smooth even when I was moving around. Plus, it supports anamorphic video, which is a nice touch if you're into that cinematic look. The flip-out touchscreen is also super handy for vlogging or just shooting at weird angles without contorting yourself. Autofocus is where this camera really shines. Panasonic's advanced DFD autofocus tracks subjects really well, even when they're moving fast or there's a lot of background clutter. I tried it on my dog running around the yard, and it locked onto him instantly, no hunting, no missed shots. For wildlife or sports shooters, that kind of reliability is a huge relief. And if you're into hybrid shooting, photos and video, the autofocus doesn't just switch modes, it actually keeps performing well in both. Build quality is another area where cheap cameras fail, but the G9 II holds up. It's got a magnesium alloy body, so it's weather-sealed and feels solid in your hands. I took it out in some light rain just to test it, and it handled fine, no issues with the buttons or the screen. The battery life is solid too, especially if you're using it for stills. I went a full day of shooting without needing to swap batteries, which is a nice change from some mirrorless cameras that drain faster than you can say cheese. Connectivity is where this camera keeps up with modern expectations. It's got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so transferring files to your phone or tablet is a breeze. I used the Lumix Sync app to pull some shots over to my phone while I was still out in the field, and it worked without any hiccups. For photographers who need to share work quickly or backup files on the go, that's a big plus. Plus, the USB-C port means you can charge it or power it while shooting, which is super convenient for long sessions. Now, no camera is perfect, and the G9 II has a couple of things I wish were better. The micro four thirds sensor means the crop factor is a bit higher than full frame, so if you're used to shooting with a 50mm lens, it'll feel more like 100mm. That's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're coming from a full frame system. Also, while the autofocus is great for most things, it can struggle a little in really low light or with very fast-moving subjects. It's not a deal breaker, but it's worth noting if you're planning on shooting sports or wildlife exclusively. Overall, the Panasonic Lumix G9 II is a fantastic all-rounder. It's got the performance of a much pricier camera without the bulk or the price tag. Whether you're into photography, videography, or both, this thing handles it all with ease. The build quality is top-notch, the features are practical, and it just feels like a camera that was designed for real users, not just specs on a page. If you're in the market for a new mirrorless camera and you don't want to compromise, this is one worth checking out. The link is below if you want to take a closer look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.